and I'm waiting for the new Fortnite update, so we're playing Minecraft. God, that was so corny. Don't yell at me.
Do you support Israel?
You stay.
Now more than ever, Israel needs committed friends.
So with Jenna revealed to be the visitor, we do expect Jones will be put in place as a legend at some point in the next 3 chapters. But we're still waiting on Singularity and indeed the prophecy. We're waiting on an announcement at the moment to confirm when the prophecy will
Yeah, so I cannot wait. I'm glad I have Fortnite Crew. Which I'm doing Fortnite Crew over my phone just so I can get epic rewards points.
Thing which they seem to be using in their designs at the moment, and it is quite prevalent on Hope, her shoulders, forearms, as well as her shoes. So we do expect it to be something like polycarbonate, very strong. It will protect her main organs, from an actual sort of real life standpoint. She's got a chest plate, so her heart and lungs essentially, shoulders, because I guess because the point you should kind of protect her neck, and her neck isn't being protected anyway. I guess this is not actually like suit fabric, is it? Yeah, so this protects her neck. Then she got these, so it's a trans.
Damn, that's like the fastest I've ever loaded in besides having to re-download it. Alright. We are back. Holy bro, what is this lag? Oh, yeah, I saw the leaks from the new season. The pump is back, so I'm back. I wish I bring back the tack as well. Like, that would have been great, though. Like, I'm already getting ungrateful for the new season. Where's Rodolphin? Wait. Oh my god, don't scare me like that, buddy. Electrical slabs. I forgot what I was oh yeah, I was doing, making a stash. Dude, I'm running like at 15. Oh, dude, I'm trying to swap to my Fortnite pickaxe. I think I'm fried.
It makes a lot of sense to have us.
Alright, let's go try to get everything loaded in.
Which again makes no sense as well because easier to clean and trying to clean suit, right? I guess these are removable, very easy. There's also used in
Oh shit, bro, he wants me dead.
As well. This one makes less sense, right? Nothing on her feet, only one of her arms. Let's just check if it's on this edit style.
That's wraps.
So you've got on the front of her hands as well as here. This one actually got a bit of a strap here, so she's got a knife.
Yeah, bro, it's wraps, bro. It's like, I think God wants me dead.
Right? But the box season kind of works. But since then, they have used it several more times. I only just realised today they used it on links.
Who are you? Horslers a third.
If you use on the chest plate, right? Again, forearms. Fair use, I suppose. But actually, on the same, they use something different. Have they used something different for the legs? Doesn't look as transparent, like you can see something going across here. With these, you can't really, this doesn't, there's no continuation in this, right? It stops here. So to me, this looks like a completely different material than they use on the actually the tail is probably something.
No, that's dirt.
Interesting. Right, move to the foundation, which is probably, quite a lot of this stuff has been used on him, around his chest area, and then all the way around his back as well. Shoulders, forearms. He's obviously already got a very, protective external armor. He's also got on the feet as well, walking through dirt,
Alright.
stuff. Your suit's nice, got a layer of protection, I suppose, and the fact that it's polycarbonate, it's strong as hell. So, if this breaks, then something breaks his suit, right? And maybe something similar here, but this is a more flexy material, so this is probably not flexible. Something maybe here, this looks like it. There's the tiniest bit of discourse online. Something also will go to hell for introducing this stupid plastic armor that Fortnite actually, I would argue, I think...
You know what? I'm just gonna make a new shulker
I
box
feel like it
because
gives a bit more appearance to the skin, right? It gives this sort of sharp
purple.
sort of look, right? It goes, the ears have a point to it, the shoulders have a point, and the forearms have a point. So I don't even the shoes,
I'll just
right?
put everything
so,
I could
guess they're
need
trying
in
to,
it.
like, pull a reference on that, I suppose. And same again, this plastic kills me so bad because what is its purpose? Because I don't think it's going to block a bullet. Well, I mean, it's probably going to be more of an impactful protection, I guess. Again, it's strong as hell plastic, right?
I'm gonna grab 3 of those.
Keep using it, right? So we got 5.
3
Even
totems.
more if you have a look around, right?
I still grab a couple saddles. You would think I would have like a billion torches as rich as I am. Dude, bro.
Well, this is not me saying they should keep using it or not. I'm just saying, at one point, someone's gonna. I really like this. It should go on every other skin at some point, right? Well, I didn't really look at the fountain open. While I'm like, you know what, the chest plate, it actually really makes the legs look a bit more like structured, right? They're a good addition onto the legs. But I'm not too sure about the back.
Oh yeah, bro. It's like talking about Cole.
There's obviously a purpose. I guess that this season he was fighting the Ice King, and you know he can make ice so he can hit sharp objects on his stealth. So giving himself a little bit of protection doesn't sound completely shit. So that's as good a reason as any, right? We've only got it. The craziest one I've seen now is we've got it on this forearm, but not on this one. Again, it's probably got something to do with attacking and defensive arm, like you don't need a arm you dominant with, right? We've also got this on the actual thing of his hand, right? Because if you look on this side, it doesn't have the blade, but it has like a little bit like, what the hell is that? What the hell? This is an edit style, I'm just being stupid. And these are all just visors, right? There's actually eye stop, for whatever reason, it has been removed and actually replaced. So yeah. Which is interesting. For some reason this mode.
Yeah, alright, yeah, I think that's enough torches.
Apart from the shoes, it still appears to be on the shoes. But not on the back. Oh wait, no, is it there? No, this is something else, right? Now I get the whole protection and non-protection thing because, you know, Paradigm's got a weapon on this side, same with the scientist. Weapon on this side. Doesn't that mean he's opposite-handed? But guys, let me know in the comments if you like these. But guys, let me know in the comments what you think about the polycarbonate and if you think it's a good addition. I still think personally it's a play-by-play, right? Because some skins I think it looks fine. Some bits of the skins I think look fine. And some other parts
Minor 4.
that wasn't a good idea. But yeah, it's just funny. I've seen a lot of conversations about this. I even said it a few times. Why are you doing this plastic thing? I'm sure it looks fine sometimes, but other times it doesn't. But if you buy anything for like I'm so pleased to see you create code destroy where we suspect, hope the promise will be here at some point. MRJ, right thing to everyone using my code this month. I don't appreciate it. W's. Where's my husband?
Alright, I'm just gonna keep looking. Alright, yeah, I'm just watching random videos on my phone. Because my phone runs like twice as better. And it only has like I think it's either 8 or 16 gigabytes of RAM. I forgot how much it is. I'm gonna put all the transport stuff on the bottom. Or just adventure stuff in general on the bottom. And the top is just gonna be netherite tools.
In today's video, I'm going to be comparing original Battle Pass skins versus their Battle Pass reskins. Not that long ago, video, I actually ranked Battle Pass reskins, and while I was doing that, I decided I actually wanted to compare the two and see which one I think is better. Because a lot of times there's argument about whether like OG skins or newer skins are better. Now remember, this is just going to be my opinion, so be sure to let me know yours down in the comments below. If you enjoy my videos, be sure to use code ToonSpider in the Fortnite item shop to support me. And now let's get started. Alright, so I'm going to start with Dark Voyager versus Dark Voyager Redacted. This was probably one of the biggest surprises for a reskin. Really didn't expect him to come to the storyline, really didn't expect him to be this important of a character, especially since he wasn't in the OG Season 3 pass. But I feel like they really delivered bringing Dark Voyager back. Back in Chapter 1 Season 3, this was a good skin. It seems really simple now, but the black with the orange lights was really cool back then. Now, it is just 1,000 times better, I'm not gonna lie. With the different color schemes, the different edit styles, Dark Voyager Redacted, in my opinion, is just so much better than the original. So for this one, I'm gonna be giving it to a reskin. Then I have Jules versus Elite Jules. This one is tough because this is peak skin versus peak skin. The original Jules was one of my favorite Battle Pass skins of all time, especially when she came out. I really like her mechanic look, the tattoos are really cool. I think she had good edit styles, but Elite Jules, in my opinion, is definitely better. This is an upgrade for sure. I like the outfit a lot more. I like the different color schemes. I think it's cool that we got like that snowboarding edit style. And then the one with like the purple glow for the tattoos and everything is so cool. In my opinion, Elite Jules is one of the best Battle Pass skins that we've ever gotten in this game. And she looks really cool with the super styles as well. So even though I think both are amazing skins, I'm going to be giving this one to Elite Jules. Next is going to be John Wick versus John Wick Pen and Ink. Now I know the original John Wick skin wasn't a Battle Pass skin, but I wanted to count this because we just got the Pen and Ink version. For John Wick, it looks just like the character. You get him in the Fortnite model, you get edit styles with him like the ripped up suit for example, bullet holes, and then with Pen and Ink, you got him in the clean looking suit in that Pen and Ink design, and then you get another style for him as well. I think both are really good. I think they represent John Wick very well. They're very accurate designs. However, I just think the original John Wick one that goes in the item shop is better. I think you get better edit styles. I think overall just looks better in the game, and that's the one that I would rather use. So I'm going to be going with John Wick. Next is going to be Sloan versus Vanguard Sloan. So this is a return of a popular and important storyline character. It's been a long time since we've seen her, and for me, this is no contest. I think Vanguard Sloan is way better, especially when she gets the edit style.
What
with, like,
else could I put in there?
Really cool. But I think overall, like, her tactical outfit design is better. I like the digital cape. I do wish I could take it off though. I wish that was an option. But overall, the suit is cooler. It's way better than what she got in Chapter 2 Season 7. Which was a great introduction for her, of course, into the storyline. I just wasn't a big fan of her Battle Pass skin then. Like, her tactical style was alright, but that's really the only one I like. But with Vanguard Sloan, I like all three styles. The color schemes are good. And like I mentioned, we're getting that 7 helmet, which is going to be really cool. So for me, easily Vanguard Sloan, like I mentioned. Then next is going to be PJ versus Heatwave PJ. I mentioned this when I was ranking reskins. I was never the biggest fan of the PJ skin, even though I know she's super popular. I know a lot of people like her, so I definitely respect that. And I know it's a good skin. It's just one of those where it just wasn't for me. But she does have a fun design, but I think Heatwave PJ is an improvement. Because with two of the styles, you kind of capture the original look, with the headphones, and the way the like overall outfit is. But then you also have the summer design, which I think is fun. She looks really good with all three super styles. Just get more from this skin, of course, and I think the designs are just overall better. So I'm going to be going with PJ.
Alright, how much is Fortnite at? 2%, yeah, bro. I'll be on Fortnite next year.
Really cool color schemes, but then with Exalted Ice King, the skin almost feels more like an Ice King because you got like the ice shards all over like the shoulders and the different parts of his suit. He was incredible in the storyline. He was so cool with that too. Shout out Team Ice King. I really like his color schemes. Really has
Alright,
ice look to it, like I was mentioning. I like the black and gold style.
So yeah, I'm gonna be doing more work. Minor, yes, it's minor.
Order Reforged. I'm gonna be honest with you, this one is no contest for me. Order Reforged is way better. Way better color schemes, way better suit, way better helmet, just overall better design. Looks cool with the super styles. I don't hate the first Order skin. I think it was pretty good for a 7 skin. Like, I like the color scheme. I like it a little bit different. And I think overall,
Yeah, chunks. Can we load? There you go. Good chunk.
But Order Reforged across the board is a better skin. Definitely think her skin was an improvement. Then we got Foundation versus Foundation Reforged. And I'm going to be honest, Reforged, in my opinion, was a downgrade. I think the original Foundation skin from Chapter 3 Season 1 was so much better. Looks so much cooler. Had so much more aura. The suit design, especially that stealth look with the black and red, that was really sick. Foundation Reforged had some cool color schemes. Like, I did like the gold. And I like some of the other edit styles, like him breaking out of the so much more aura. The suit design, especially that stealth look with the black and red, that was really sick. Foundation Reforged had some cool colors. Like, I did like the gold, and I like some of the other edit styles, like him breaking out of the ice. I think that was pretty cool. I think that was clever, especially with but that jacket just looks so stupid. I don't know why they decided to give him that jacket. It definitely wasn't needed, over-designed it, and it's probably a nitpick, but it just bothered me. And when it comes to the Foundation, you gotta have the helmet on. Because seeing The Rock is honestly just silly in the game, not gonna lie. But for this one, definitely giving it to the original Foundation. Then next is gonna be Mei versus Battle Gamer Mei, and this is no contest at all. The Mei skin from Chapter 4 Season 4 is so much better than Battle Gamer Mei. Battle Gamer Mei is a terrible skin. I don't even really want to talk about it. That was a huge letdown for the character. But Mei in Chapter 4 Season 4 was awesome. You get cell shaded or non-cell shaded. Her outfit was fun. The color schemes were good. Even her cosmetics were great. Mei was an awesome skin back then. Easily chosen. Next is going to be Eevee versus Apprentice Eevee. This one's pretty tough because the first Eevee skin was good, but Apprentice Eevee, I love that skin. I think they did such a good job with like the Jedi mashup, the Sith matchup, the mask, the way her outfits look, and how they made it feel like a Star Wars skin but an Eevee skin. They did a really good job capturing that, and she looks super style. For me, this is going to Apprentice Eevee.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44. A complete
Alright.
AI creation
I think I'm gonna move all these shulkers over.
you want. And watch it take
Really good job capturing that, and she looks super style. For me, this is going to Apprentice Eevee. Then next, I have Midas versus Outlaw Midas, and this one is tough. Midas is a great skin. From the Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass, I really like his design. But then there's Outlaw Midas, and it's a design for a character I would have never expected, but I love. I still think Ascendant Midas is his best skin. There's something about the Western look, the hairstyle they gave him, the way you get Ghost and Shadow for the color schemes. I just like the skin more.
You know, I'm thinking about color coding all of my shulker boxes where we have like a light gray for stone, gray for cobblestone, and you know.
Storyline, and I do like that skin. I like the outfits. I like the cat beanie with the headphones, the sunglasses. You really can see her personality through that skin. But Shadowblade Hope, in my opinion, is just better. The design, the way it fit the theme of Chapter 6, Season 1, the mask, the hoodie that also has the cat ears, the tactical outfit, the tactical claws.
I hate the new Leafs, or they're not new, they're like a year old. But I hate Leaves.
The next one, I wasn't sure if I should count or not, but I decided to go for it. Bright Bomber versus Bright Raider. I believe this would count as a reskin. I mentioned that too when I was ranking Bright Raider. For me personally, I was never the biggest fan of the Bright Bomber skin. Bright Raider was really cool. She did the wasteland thing really well. I really like her wasteland outfit. The helmet was really cool, and I think she had good color schemes. I'm giving it to the Bright Raider. Then we got TN Tina versus Dynamo TN Tina. This one's pretty tough because I think both of them are good. I think they have pretty cool outfits, face model, hair, all of that is cool. The way their cell shading is very like unique. So when it comes to this, I just personally like Dynamo TN Tina a little bit more. I really like the sleeve. I think that's cool. Then you got like the ripped up shorts and the ripped up like jacket. I like that design just a little bit more than like the t-shirt with the pants look that she had. So this one will be going to Dynamo TN Tina. Next is going to be Sky versus Undercover Sky. This is a no-brainer for me. It goes to Sky. I don't really like the Undercover Sky skin that much. I'm not even the biggest fan of the original Sky skin, but I at least appreciate the creativity and the design to that one, and how she gives off like this fantasy adventure type character. I think is pretty cool. I really like her sword, like her pickaxe from that season. That was really cool. But yeah, when it comes to this one, I'm going to be going with Sky. Then you have the Meowscles and Paradise Meowscles. This one's also a no-brainer for me. I think the original is better. I think the Meowscles skin was a really good meme skin. It's a big buff cat. I think he looks cool with the shadow and the ghost versions. And I just find Paradise Meowscles kind of boring. Even though he fit the wild skin, I just don't really care for the design. So I'm going to be going with the original Meowscles skin. But I still think Phantom Meowscles is the best out of his skins. Then we got Agent Jones versus Underground Jones. I will say for his Battle Pass skins, he had two really good skins. I like Underground Jones a lot. He definitely looks like he's been put through it on the Fortnite Island and in the Fortnite storyline. He looks a little more rough around the edges. I think it's a good underground look. I like the design overall. But Agent Jones is just insane. The different level up styles you get for him with the different outfits, different designs, the iconic red headband that he has, the ripped up tactical looks, the ripped up suits. I think it's great. It was great character development for him as well. So I'm going to go with Agent Jones. Then next we have Peely versus Agent Peely. With these two, I think they're both fun. Obviously, Peely is very iconic in Fortnite. I just strong vibe to him from that Spy season, and he pulls it off well. He looks good in that white tux. I think that's probably my favorite one for him. I mean, Pee-wee's just building. So even though both are great, I'm gonna go with Agent Pee-wee. And his next one was super tough, Dr. Doom versus Doom. Both of these are incredible skins. With Dr. Doom from Chapter 2 Season 4, you really get like this comic accurate look to him. Kind of like that OG classic design that you have for Dr. Doom. And then with the Doom skin from Chapter 5 Season 4, the first style has a bit of like comic accuracy to it. Not fully though. You kind of have like this lighter green, darker green look that kind of meshes together. But the Pandora design for Doom is easily his coolest style in the game, in my opinion. I love that skin. I love the Marvel look. I love kind of like.
Why do I have to be like
It
this?
just gives like a different kind of like aura to
Like,
it,
I
different, like,
like sometimes regret making everything flat,
seeing him in that event.
but it just looks nice.
I'm gonna be going with Doom from Chapter 5 Season 4. Then moving on to Bunker Jonesy versus Superman. For this one, I'm gonna be going with Bunker Jonesy. I just think it's funnier. Even though I think Bunker Jonesy is like an alright skin, Bunker Jonesy is at least a little funny. And like the whole concept, like, the trailer was actually seeing what happens between Pee-wee and Bunker. There's just more depth to the skin. So I'm going with Bunker Jonesy. Next is gonna be Clark Kent versus Superman. So this one I don't fully consider a reskin, but people were definitely asking about this one in my ranking video, so I thought I would give my thoughts in this video. I think the Clark Kent skin is definitely better than the Superman skin we got in Chapter 6 Season 3. Even though I think that pen and ink style is sick, I don't really love the movie suit. Like, I think it's good, but not great. But then the Clark Kent design, where you actually get him as Clark Kent, right? Like in the suit, you know, journalist, then you get the classic Superman suit, you get the Shadow suit. I think overall that one is just better in my opinion. Then we have DJ Yonder versus Yonder. This one easily for me goes to Yonder. I think DJ Yonder was cool, especially for the time. I think Yonder was just definitely an upgrade with different color schemes, different styles. I really like the gold llama helmet. Overall, in my opinion, it's just better. Then we have Technique versus Tilted Technique. Again, Technique I think was cool for the time, for like OG Chapter 1 Season 4. I think Tilted Technique was just definitely an upgrade. But I definitely think the Technique skin from the OG Season 4 pass, easily the best one for her. This next one I debated if it was a reskin or not. It's kind of close, so I figured why not. Sparkle Specialist versus Sparkle Supreme. And even though Sparkle Specialist is really old, I think it was better than the Sparkle Supreme skin, I'm not gonna lie. And again, I think the Sparkle skin from OG Season 2 pass, definitely the best one of that version. But I will talk about those comparisons once we get
Damn, bro, all these
past
chests
skins
used to
after
be
Season X.
full.
I'll be making a separate video for that. And there you have it. Those are my thoughts on comparing like original Battle Pass skins, even though a couple of them weren't, versus their Battle Pass reskins. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to join my Discord server, that link is going to be in the description.
I used to just use Minifalax, but now I charge them. Every time I'm just scrolling, browsing, or
I used to
Generate
only
this
use my phone in landscape, and now I cannot stand landscape. It's like the older you
Then I
get,
just swap my
you can notice you're using like landscape less, because it's less convenient in my opinion. Like using any device landscape is like not convenient.
The lineup has fully been revealed, along with some other details about the Battle Pass with 2 different key arts that were released. So I'm going to be talking about those in the video today, giving my honest thoughts about the Battle Pass skins, and what skins I think I'm going to be using the most. Now remember, this is just going to be my opinion, so be sure to let me know yours down in the comments below. If you enjoy my videos, be sure to use code ToonSpider24.itemshop to support me. And now let's get started. And I do want to quickly apologize if my voice gets a little scratchy or anything. I've been pretty sick. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Battle Pass now. So I'm just going to start from left to right on this key art. And I'm going to start with Kitty Wins. So as we can see, she's inspired by like the racing genre. I will say she's probably one of my least favorite in this Battle Pass. I think it's just kind of generic. I am curious to
How much
see
is
what other styles
Fortnite
though. She has
at?
really
Still
cool
at
outfits or
2%.
anything like
Yeah,
that.
it's
I don't
wraps.
see myself
Yeah.
using her
2%
so
for the
much.
last
I
20
will say, though,
minutes.
I do like the helmet. The hair color is a nice touch. It pops.
Like, it hasn't been that long
I just
since
don't
I was
think it's one that I'm
updating.
using that much.
I think
But that doesn't
from-
mean it's a bad skin. It's just really not for me. And I do want to point out
Yeah, it hasn't been that long
that
since I updated from
Battle
chapter
Pass,
5
that
to
only
6, bro.
original skins,
Like,
they still use,
like from
game
chapter
modes for
6
them.
to the
There's a
chapter
variety
we're
of
on
different
now,
game modes. I
like,
love
that took
That
like
is very
maybe
creative
an hour.
for Battle Pass. That's something that definitely stands out for me. I know a lot of people wanted all the claims in the game, but I will say it was also never said that they were going to be in the Battle Pass. Just that they were going to be part of the season, and it seems like they will play a big part in the season. Coming into the item shop, probably have items in the game, which will be exciting to experience throughout the season. Okay, so the next skin I'm going to look at is Phantom. This one is cool. You can already tell this one is inspired by like Call of Duty, for example. Like his name's Phantom. There's a character named Ghost in Call of Duty. It's like the most popular character besides maybe Captain Price. And I think his design is sick. I love the detail of using like the Black Knight design on like a tactical soldier. I think that's awesome. As most of you know, I'm a sucker for black and red color schemes. I think this looks really tough. I'm looking forward to seeing the other styles, the different colors. Hopefully they mix up some of the armor, so it feels kind of like a completely different like soldier tactical character. And I really like the red X's in the eyes. I think that's cool. That's like small details that I really like in skins. That just makes them that much better. But overall, I really like what I've seen from the Phantom skin so far. Like I mentioned, really looking forward to seeing his other edit styles. I think he's one of the best in the Battle Pass. Now we're moving on to Grace Crown. And I'll tell you right now, I'm definitely looking forward to this skin. I love the spy theme. I think it is so cool. The sleek tactical design for her with headband. The skin just looks phenomenal.
God, like the amount of leaves I'm gonna get from all this is gonna like power my furnace for like years.
Stealth silver style for her, which is really cool. I like the touch of the black arm sleeve. We were so close to getting like a knockoff silver sable though. If they would have just made her hair silver, oh, that would have been chef's kiss. Because I at least would have had like a knockoff silver sable in the game, and I would have absolutely. But never mind, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Either way though, her skin looks really sick. Kind of reminds me of like one of the Tomb Raider designs from like the Angelina Jolie movies. I think
God, why does
Spy
this have to?
is really cool.
Like I'm finna like port this to PC just so I can play on Java and build a TNT duper.
Alright, so next up is going to be Geno. Finally started doing something here in Chapter 7, and it's been really cool to see. He's no longer a fraud, in my opinion. He's actually out here doing something. Took him like 8 years, that's all. But again, going back to the whole I love black and red color schemes, I love his suit. I think it looks so sick. Armor design is peak. I also really can't wait to see Hush, the design that's on his team. I think that's going to be really cool. I saw that little tease for her. As some of you know, she won that all-time favorite skin in this game, so I'm glad she's getting another style back to Geno. I really like his design here. I'm a little confused though because in the trailer he looked a little older, so I wonder if that's maybe like an edit style, or if that was just because that was like Jones's dream, right? But of course we got his classic writing in the stream. That always reminds me of Montague. You can see the effects from his powers. Like I mentioned, the
Yeah, it's like I have a what that video
so
just said is like my Fortnite theory. Is when I watched the trailer, like it's Jonesy going back to sleep, and then the trailer continues. So like I think that it's just gonna be a dream.
So sick. That was an amazing moment. And like I said, it's just really cool to see my I think it makes him so much more impactful as a villain now. Alright, so next is going to be Sonic the Hedgehog. I know this is going to be the most popular skin for sure from this Battle Pass. Probably one of the most popular collab skins of all time. This is a collab so many people have been waiting for, and it's finally here. Along with this, we'll also get Knuckles and Shadow and Eggman in the item shop at some point. We're starting off with Sonic the Hedgehog in the Battle Pass. I also heard he's going to be the Tier 1 skin, which is awesome.
Damn, bro, I just realized I'm gonna slowly start getting worse at Fortnite in like 8 years.
Cosmetics. When the new season drops, all we're going to see in the lobby is going to be Sonic the Hedgehog. And so far for the design, I really like it. I think it's pretty much just spot on, right? I am curious if there's going to be a non-cell shaded style though, so it's going to look more like a Fortnite model within the game, or if everything's just going to be the cell shaded. But no matter what, super happy for people that are huge Sonic fans that are getting him in the game. I know that's going to be super exciting to be able to use him as a skin, and he's easily one of the best.
Yeah, I'm just gonna draw a line because I'm like wasting durability.
I don't know which way to pronounce that, I'm gonna be honest with you, but she's definitely from the fighting genre, and she looks awesome. I really like her design. She definitely looks like she got pulled right out of the fighting game. Her design is pretty simple. It's really cool, looks tough, and I'm looking forward to her other edit styles. Like she's gonna get different like clothing styles, or she's just gonna get different color schemes. Because I feel like there's a lot that they could do with the skin. And I'd say she's probably in my top 5 for this Battle Pass, and I think she's a good skin from what I've seen so far. The next is going to be the customizable block skin, which is Rixel. So as we can see here in this key art, he is looking like Jonesy, which is just hilarious to see. I don't know how to feel about this skin yet. I do think it's funny. Like, I think it's a really clever meme skin, especially for a gaming season like this. And in the other key art, we can see it's a customizable character, like I mentioned, and it has over 1 million combinations. So we're going to be able to put a lot of different skins that you have in your locker.
2%.
Character, which I think that is really cool. I like that they're starting to lock in with customizable skins again in the Battle Pass, now having that back-to-back seasons. But I feel like there's not much more I can say on this skin. Like, it looks cool, super excited to see what we can customize with it, but And then last but not least is going to be Bastion. I think this skin is cool. This is definitely like fantasy adventure inspired gaming theme, and I think the design is really cool. I really like the outfit. The shield's awesome. I like the eye patch, the color schemes. All of that is great. I'm assuming he's going to have a sword as a pickaxe, which is going to be really cool. Maybe some like fantasy medieval sword. I think that'll be sick. I really like the detail to his armor.
It's like, I wish I had like another like hour or two
or if that's just something that was put for
just to play the last season, because I just wanted the Grim Sprite mastered.
He gets as well, but I do think he's a good skin. Honestly, all these skins are pretty good quality. There's some obviously I like more than others, but that's just kind of how it goes. People like different skins, and as much hate as this battle pass has gotten before everybody has really seen it in game, I think it's a really good battle pass. I like it more than a couple that we've gotten in Chapter 7. Like I mentioned, I really like the idea of using original skins based off gaming categories, and I really like the design so far. I think all of them are unique. I think all of them are fun. Some of them look really cool and badass. We got the main villain of Fortnite in this battle pass. We got Sonic the Hedgehog, Grace Crown, Phantom.
Look at this, bro.
They all
Like,
look sick.
and I've done this like dozens of times already.
Like, I think this is a good battle pass. I think as time
Literally
goes on,
dozens
people
of
will appreciate it more
times.
once they get over the fact
To get
that
all
it's
the
not
way
a
back
full
here.
battle
This is
pass.
like definitely
That
gonna
is
be
just
the
my
last
personal
time.
opinion, so like I mentioned, be sure to let me know yours down in the comments. Let me
Because I
know
gotta
what skins
go
you're
all the
looking forward
way
most.
to
If you
this
enjoyed
little
this video,
line
make sure you
back
drop a
here,
like
and I'm
subscribe
like,
to the channel. If you'd like to join my Discord server, that link
that's
is
why I
in the
haven't been
description.
playing
I hope you have a
Minecraft,
great rest of
because
your day. Peace.
Home items you want to sell.
because that's all I really can do is mine out this entire area until it fits my beacons, and I gotta kill the Wither a couple more times so I can fit beacons that way, and I have to keep going that way and flatten more.
Very good condition. Step 3. Price. Set your price.
In today's video, we are going to take a look at the most loved version
So
of
yeah,
the
bro, I'm kind of like fried when I play Minecraft on this world.
30 battle passes, so there's been a good amount of skins players have loved and hated over the years, but I think some
But
of
I'm
these
glad
skins
I
are
have
going to
beacon
shock
powers
you,
while doing it.
especially the most loved battle pass skin right now. But before I get started, be sure to let me know some of your most loved and most hated battle pass skins in the comments. If you enjoy my videos, be sure to use code TEAMSPIDER in the
But I-
shop to support me. And now
Well,
let's get started.
I'm also gonna
So we're gonna
expand
start with the 12th
forward.
most loved Fortnite battle pass skin of all time, and that is going to be Deadpool.
It's
I'm
like,
honestly
it
not
depends
surprised that
if
the word of
I'm,
mouth
like,
made
if I
it
want to have a
to this
3x3
list. He
beacon
was the
array,
first collab battle pass skin
or
that
a
we ever got,
4x3,
and along with that, he was the
if that makes
secret skin.
sense.
He
So
also
I can
became a very
have,
popular character
oh
in
wait,
the
yeah, I'm
comics
retarded.
and the movies. And I just gotta say, if we're looking at the skin itself, it is very well designed, especially the red and black suit. Along with his typical suit, they also gave us an X-Force style, and then we also have a mask off option. He was a boss on the island. He had his own hand cannon that I absolutely roasted in my pistols ranking video. There was really so much to love about this skin, and he was also a part of the season that a lot of people call the best season of all time, which is Chapter 2, Season 2. So with all of that combined, I can definitely see why he's one of the most loved skins. But let's move on to the 12th most hated Battle Pass skin of all time, and that is Mariposa. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was kind of shocked to see how low she really was on the list. I really don't understand the hate for this skin. There's a couple of reasons why I think why though. Even though I don't necessarily agree with them, maybe it's because of the original Dynamo skin, how sweaty that was, and how many people hated that skin. Or maybe it's because Mariposa herself during that season was a sweat skin. Sweat skins are interesting because a lot of people don't like them, but a lot of people also use them at the same time. But in reality, when it came to the skin, she has great styles that really represent her. They did a good callback to the original Dynamo skin with this one, and I just think overall she was a solid skin. Not my favorite by any means, but I don't see why she would be part of the most hated. Let's take a look at the 11th most loved Battle Pass skin, and that is going to be Spider-Man. I honestly wish he was higher on this list, and I just love the fact that he did make it. I think he was like the most wanted, or at least one of the most wanted collab until he appeared in the game. And I mean, he has a peak design. They got the classic red and blue just perfect. You got a symbiote.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop. I'm stopping here.
He's definitely one of the best tier 100 skins. And then
Like, if the power goes out, like, I'm done, man. Like, if it goes out again. Like, if it didn't go out, my stream would have been a lot longer.
But it makes sense that he's in the most loved category because everything about it was just great. Amazing, you might say. Or spectacular. Okay, I'll stop there. But let's move on to the 11th most hated Fortnite Battle Pass skin. And that is going to be Chapter 4 Season 2 Battle Pass. So we got 2 Chapter 4 Battle Pass skins back to back here on the most hated. And I don't really understand this one either. I will say though, I can understand this one more than Mariposa, just because I feel like she has a lot going on for her skin, and she's also cel-shaded, and not everybody likes the cel-shaded skins. And what I mean by she has a lot going on is she has like these squiggle animations that you can turn off, by the way, but they can just be very distracting. I will say it doesn't help her either that her alternate styles are better than her base style. But again, I don't think it's a bad skin. I don't think it should be down in the most hated. But either way, this isn't really my opinion, so she ended up on the most hated. But now we're moving into the top 10. So the 10th most loved for Fortnite Battle Pass skins is Meowscles, and I'm really not surprised by this at all. I mean, this is an adorable buff cat. I think we can all remember when we were watching that Chapter 2 Season 2 trailer, we're like, oh my gosh, Midas has this cute little kitten. And then he stood up and it was like, wow, he's as buff as The Rock. And he's honestly been a fan favorite since then. He's had multiple reskins since then as well. He was part of the Chapter 2 Season 2 Battle Pass, like which I already mentioned with Deadpool, is known as one of the greatest seasons of all time. So overall, I can
Yeah,
see
so
why
as
he
you can
made this
see,
list.
like, I gotta expand to all that until I'm like done and I have like 100%ed everything I want to do. Besides,
One of the greatest seasons of all time. So overall, I can see why he made
get
this
every
list.
villager
But now
trade.
The top most hated Fortnite Battle Pass skin is Masai. And I know I said this for the other two, but I'm gonna say it for him as well. I really don't get it. He has a really cool, kind of laid-back skater design, which was perfect because that was his theme. He came with skateboarding cosmetics. I think the skin looks pretty cool. I like his alternate styles. I really like his mask. His mask is definitely my favorite part. I definitely don't think he's the best skin by any means, but I definitely don't see why he's on the most hated list. So let's move on to the next most loved Battle Pass skin, and that's going to be the Black Knight. And this makes complete sense that he's in the top 10. It was probably the first Battle Pass in Chapter 1 Season 2, and that was a time when people really started flooding to this game, which is including myself. And with the all-black armor with the red eyes, how could this not be one of the most loved? It's an instant OG classic. When you see the skin, you think of OG